Hi there. So you've reached that time of year where you're now thinking about how you're going to take your business forward, how you're going to generate revenues, and how you're going to navigate in these volatile and uncertain times. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to develop your B2B strategy. Strategy is all about making choices. It's about what your firm will or will not do. It's going to give you your plan, your roadmap on how you're going to acquire, retain, and grow those business clients that you seek. Now, your strategy is fundamentally comprised of two components. It's about knowing where to focus and knowing about how to win. The first part of your strategy is knowing where to focus, and you determine where to focus by listening on three levels. The first is listening to you. So that's really looking within your company and having an understanding of what are its goals and vision. Where are your key strengths? So where are you winning the most clients? So what industries, what service offerings, what markets are you winning and being successful? What are some of the capabilities and resources that you have within your organization? The second level is listening to the market. Now, this is getting an in-depth understanding of those industries and geographic markets that you will be potentially operating in. So getting an understanding of their performance, trends, key characteristics, getting an understanding of any new technology disruptions and introductions, having an understanding of your competitors' activities so that you can identify where are those market opportunities that you will focus in on. The third level is listening to customers. It's very important you get a detailed understanding of their objectives, priorities, needs, and buying behaviors. Now, you want to get a cross-section view of your customers in terms of current customers that you're currently dealing with, previous customers as well as prospective customers. Now remember, we're B2B, so it's very important that you get a buyer level understanding in terms of getting an understanding in terms of the priorities, needs, and buying behaviors of those decision makers that you'll be dealing with. By listening on those three levels, you will know exactly which industries, markets, and customers to focus on. Strategy is also about how you can win. So it's about how you're going to meet the needs of those customers, those buyers that you're going after. And you do so by innovating, by making new introductions and/or improvements across three key areas. First, what are you going to be delivering in terms of products, services, information, advice, service, and support? Secondly, how are you going to be delivering? So what kinds of processes are you going to be using? What kind of customer experience you're going to be providing? What kind of buyer experience are you going to be providing? And thirdly, how are you going to promote to and engage with those customers, those buyers? So this is where you're going to be introducing some very B2B, buyer-specific marketing strategies and programs, such as buyer enablement, contact marketing strategies, account-based marketing, executive engagement programs, such as briefings, webinars, and workshops. So your B2B strategy is going to be your roadmap as to how you're going to acquire, retain, and grow those business clients that you're seeking using a buyer-driven approach. Your plan is going to outline what industries, markets, and customers you're going to be focusing on. It will detail what you need to deliver to those customers, to those buyers that you're going after, how you're going to deliver to the needs of those customers and to those buyers specifically as well, how you're going to promote to and engage with those business customers and buyers that you're seeking. It will also identify what innovations, so what changes, introductions, and/or improvements you'll need to make to meet the needs of those customers and buyers. And it'll also outline the capabilities and resources necessary for you to execute your strategy. There are 5 key components to developing your B2B strategy. First, gather your learnings from the listening you've done on the 3 levels. Listening to you, your company level analysis, whereby you've been analyzing your company's financial performance, its skills, strengths, and core competencies. Your market level analysis in terms of understanding the industry trends and characteristics, market trends and characteristics, competitor activities. Gathering your learnings from listening to your customers in terms of the objectives, priorities, buying behaviors, in terms of the customers and buyers that you're going after. The next 4 steps ideally should be conducted through cross-functional workshops. So step number 2 is identifying what are the business innovations, so those new introductions and/or improvements you'll need to implement in order to meet the needs of those industries and customers and buyers that you're going after. Step number 3 is to determine how your company is going to grow. Will you undertake price increases? Will you go after increased market share? Will you undertake various kinds of extensions, such as developing new products and service offerings, going after new markets and/or new customers, or a combination thereof? Step number 4, identify the skills and capabilities needed for the strategy and how you're going to obtain them. And step number 5, assign the resources needed to develop and execute the strategy. So your B2B strategy is your roadmap detailing where you're going to focus and how you're going to win with those industries, markets, customers, and buyers that you're going after. Now, it's very important that you remember that when you develop your strategy using those 5 steps, it is not a one-off. In this environment, it's very important that you periodically, in fact regularly, review and reset your strategy. To help you develop your B2B strategy for your company, please get my free strategy toolkit available on my website, listeninnovategrow.com/resources. Thanks for watching.